Welcome to part 2 of this video guide, where we're basically taking Arch Linux and turning it into something for gamers and content creators. Now, in part 1, we did the install, we added the repos, we installed everything necessary, kernel, settings, everything needed to get to where we are now. And in this part, we're going to be installing the rest, which is the custom OBS with all of the plugins needed. And then we're going to be setting up Gnome. I'm going to try to go as in-depth as possible with it. I might end up forgetting some things, but I will try to do my best. So let's open up a terminal, because terminals are magical. Now, you might notice that this remembers itself, which is great. So it knew we were doing things in magnified mode, and we're still here, so that's great. Octopi, I think it's called. Yes, so this is a GUI package manager for Arch. And, sorry, unlike Pacman or Pacam or, well, Pamac, as it's known, this is actually friendly. And this will not DDoS the AUR or the Arch repos. So this is a package manager. It's pretty cool. Flashbang. We do OBS. As you can see, there's Studio from Cache, and there's Studio Git and Studio Stable. We're going to select this, and we're going to just grab all of this. We're going to hit OK. And we're going to just do that from the chaotic AUR. We're going to do this from the chaotic AUR. Okay. And where's the other stuff? There it is. We're going to just select all of this. Nope, not that one. This one. Right here. 32-bit capture. Okay. And I think this is all we'll end up needing. Yeah. We should be very good to go. Though I'm wondering where this package is for chaotic AUR. It's not here for some reason, unless I already have it selected. Why is there two of them? We're going to select it anyway. Not that one. Ah, there it is. Okay. We're going to hit install. Great. So now we have actions 13. You're going to hit this button up here. And we're going to hit yes. We're going to enter our password. And it's going to install everything we need to run this. And once it's finished, command finished with errors, unable to install that dependency. So I believe it was this one. So where is that? Remove item. So we can hit this again. We can enter the password. And yeah, it's installing now. It's going to rebuild some stuff, so you can just instantly wait here and not really have to worry about anything. So there you go. You have your own version of OBS that has all the plugins needed for a streamer or a recorder, so that you're able to record and edit everything you need to. Once again, the only real good video editor is DaVinci's Resolve for Linux. The other ones are kind of a letdown. That's just a fact. And if you want to use those open source ones, feel free. But again, DaVinci's Resolve Studio is the way to go for anyone who wants to do any serious video editing. Okay, quick little tidbit sticking in here into the part 2 I forgot to mention is Flatpaks. How do you update, manage, and deal with Flatpaks? Well, we do this with Warehouse. So Warehouse. This little program will tell you if you have updates needed for your Flatpaks. It will update them. You can install applications with it. It's a great thing. We're on Fedora at the moment, but I'm going to do this because this also applies to Arch Linux. So this handles all of your Flatpaks without having to deal with the software store, because what most people don't know is the software store can be it can break your system very easily, and that's not something you want. Okay? Alright, so let's go over here real quick. I did blow it up so you can see it a little bit better. As you can see, I've got Element installed, Extensions Manager, Mission Control, there's a whole bunch of stuff, and if you do the little button thingy here, you can see that you can disable updates, manage snapshots, downgrade, uninstall, yada yada yada. This automatically updates itself. And if we go up here, you can see that you can manage leftover data, you can manage remotes. So remotes means, again, I'm on Fedora, but you can manage your FlatHub, your Flatpaks, your App Center, FlatHub Beta, Gnome Nightly, KDE testing. There's a bunch of stuff, and you can even add custom repos. And you can install a file from the web, so you can basically go here, and let's say we wanted to install PCSX2 and hit enter, and we could basically do that if we needed to. You can install from a file as well, and yeah, this is the one that I recommend using the most, because it gives you the most control and the most information overall. So I hope you guys enjoy this little tidbit. I meant to add this in part 2, but again, I didn't. But now I did. And we have OBS, which I'm going to put right here. So far, we're doing pretty good. If you want to, you can do this and unpin your software store. Just trying to make this as easy as I can for you. And before, we installed the extension manager. So this is where our journey with the Gnome starts. We're going to maximize this. So what this tool does, it installs and it removes extensions. All right. Look at this. We can go and browse. We don't have to leave our desktop to go into a browser. Now, extension list is a must because it tells you what you have currently installed. Okay. And caffeine is another thing that you'd want. It prevents the computer from shutting down. It will live here. I'm going to go as much of this as I possibly can for you. Now, I know lots of people like to see their apps up here. So this is App Indicator. It will show you those apps. Now, depending on if you want a panel or not, we could type in dash. We can have a panel. So a Windows-like environment down here. And we can also, one second, I want to install this. Dash to dock, which allows us to have a dock, which is really cool if you want desktop icons. GTK4 desktop icons. Just Perfection allows you to mess with everything in a super particular way. I'm just checking something here real quick. So we do have media controls. Nice. So if you want media controls, you can have them. If you want to control and monitor your temps, you can grab vitals, which will allow you to do that. So temperatures, no data, because we're in a VM, right? So it's not really going to show up, but I have a video on this. If you want a start menu, you have Arc menu. If you want to have an updater, you have Arch Linux app updater indicator thingy. So yeah, there's your start menu. Okay, we can also just get rid of this if we needed to. So we can go to dash to panel settings and we can go down and get rid of that, which is really nice. We can also turn down that thickness, right? You could do a lot of things in this. Oh no, what did it do? I messed something up. Desktop button state menus. I don't know what it did, but yeah. It moved some stuff where it wasn't supposed to go. That happens sometimes. Yeah, it's annoying. Anyway, there's lots of options that you can pretty much do. And if we go to install, or even there's just so much space over here. Yeah, I'm gonna have to turn off dash to panel. There we go. That's more reasonable looking. Now, there's this thing It's called preference. It's where someone chooses something, even if it's disgusting to another person. Don't be rude about it. It's not hard. If you don't understand why someone does something, don't ask why unless you're gonna just be a good person about it. I had a comment like that today. You had me 95% until I saw that the panel and the dock stayed open the whole time. So? Fix it. It's not hard. If you don't want to see the dock, you literally just hide the dock. It's not going to kill you. Look, there's a button to hide the dock. Oh, it's gone. You want to hide the panel? You can hide the panel too. Again, everything in life is all about preference. So dash to dock's got some cool stuff. We're going to shrink the dash. We're going to use a built-in theme. Doesn't do anything because we're not using an actual built-in theme. We are going to select dots though. I recommend cleaning this up as much as possible because it's going to look different on your system. Again, this is for desktop icons. And you can do large icons, you can do small icons, you can do tiny icons. But standard's just fine, and you can align them in the top right corner or the bottom right corner. We're gonna go with this one because I don't know. There you go. It's macOS like, and it's what most people are used to for some reason. Add new icons to second monitor first if available. Like, there's a lot of stuff you can do. Like, if you have a drive mounted, you can have it show here. If you have stuff for network, you can have it show here as well. Pretty cool. Just perfection, as I said, does a lot of things. So you don't want the panel, you don't have to have the panel. Okay? You want to hide the panel, you can hide the panel. You can turn off anything, do anything, remove anything. And it's pretty cool. Like, I believe we can also hide the dock. I just don't remember how to, or hide the panel. I just don't remember how to do it. This can also set this to 40 and set that to right. There we go. You can also change your animation speed in here, so if you want to speed it up, you can. And a whole bunch of other stuff. For now, this is just me showing you how to get on with things to make it usable for you, okay? And I know that's going to be difficult to do because a lot of people don't know how to, you know, mess with things like this. Like, wow, we just did that. How cool is that? It's cool, right? And then if we wanted to, we could go to blur my shell, panel, and turn that around it. So now there's no interference in here. I think it looks pretty cool like this. We can change this to dark mode to make it darker. OpenBar has a lot of settings that you're gonna have to get used to. So this thing is crazy. Like, it changes everything. It overrides everything. And it can even override this if we needed it to. Or to menu colors, or to top bar colors. We're gonna do it to top bar colors though, because I don't know. Can we? No, we can't change that. Yeah. If you want to fix this weird little thing where you can see some of the thing is coming through, you head to blur my shell, manage effects, corner, and just pump it up till it's not visible. And then you can also go here and crank the sigma. Sigma means blur, or radius is blur. It's also confusing. Like, you can even turn it down, turn it up. There's lots of stuff you can do with this. Like with the panel, if we wanted to, crank it. It's not going to do anything because the alpha values are different within OpenBar. So we would need to go to background and I believe crank it. No, leave that one alone. And then that one can be turned transparent. Right, I forgot about that. Yeah. You can also turn on gradient and make it look extra ugly. It's up to you. And again, you can do stuff that affects GNOME shell in its entirety. Did that actually change anything? Is it supposed to? Weird. I don't know. Sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. Apply an overview. Window max bar? I don't know what that is. Customize margins. Yep, auto theming. There's a lot of cool stuff. Like, look at that. Now it's blue. We can override the accent color. So if I want a deep purple. Oh, well, it didn't do deep purple. Damn it. But I want deep purple. Now deep purple? I like how sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. Pastel. Oh, now it does it. Now it's deep purple. True color. Cool. Dark theme. Dark theme. That looks really cool. See that? So it's another way that you can get even more accent colors out of this thing. But I could literally spend hours going over this. This is going to get its own video. But so far, we have a pretty trippy looking version of Gnome. Not bad, right? And again, as I said before, you can have a dashed panel or dashed dock, customize this any way that you want. It all depends on you as a person. So when you have extension manager, it allows you to change everything about Gnome. It literally allows you to make Gnome whatever you want it. Now, when it comes to actual themes for Gnome, those are hit and miss, but White Sir is always on the case. It force overrides everything. What else is there here? Wallpaper slow. You know what? You know what my favorite one is? I can't believe I'm saying this, but it's picture of the day. Like if we install this, we just get a picture of the day. Like it's really cool. And if we hit refresh, I believe that we can change this to Bing. And there's multiple other sources. So Wikipedia picture of the day. No picture today. Oh, that's sad. I don't know who this guy is. Oh, that is really cool. I like that. Wow. All right, so as for icons, icons are pretty easy. Yay icons. I'm not even kidding. You do yay icons and there's Deepin icon theme. I don't like Deepin. Chaotic EUR has Gnome icon theme. There's a Dueta hardcode tray, app icon preview, cosmic icons, Dracula icons. You'll pretty much find an endless amount of icons. Look, there's candy icons. Ugh. Mint. No, thank you. There's a lot of things I'll do, but I won't do that. What is this? Oh. Interesting. Let's try 50. Now, there's a lot of things missing in this Gnome, which I know you're probably going to notice. We need to install Gnome tweaks. And again, I'm trying to like go over this the best I can to give you as much information as I can. So sudo -s gnome tweaks. And again, customizing KDE is a whole nother thing, and that's up to you. I won't customize Gnome. I won't customize KDE because it just doesn't look clean. I don't know what they do to it, but it just never looks very clean. Now, icons. This is the one that we just installed. Those are old school. Damn. Wow. Ugh. That's gross, dude. I like them, but no. Can we grab Windows 11? Let's see. Python, I don't know what that has to do with Windows 11. Let's try icon. Okay. What about Windows icon? There should be some themes here. Yes, there are. Okay, so there's Longhorn. Grab an 11. For those who never experienced Longhorn, I pity you. Longhorn between the end of Windows XP and the beginning of Vista was groundbreaking for Windows at the time. Honestly, it went through so many iterations and so many changes and rewrites again and again and again because they tried to take what was already perfect and make it more perfect, but they ended up getting Vista, and then, you know, they took Vista's SP1 and turned it into Windows 7, and then they gave the same update that made Windows 7 stable back to Vista, and it was like a loop. So weird. And most people don't know that. It's unfortunate. So enter password and close this out. So you're going to want to pin this, believe it or not, because you're going to be opening it many times and closing it and really like changing things. I don't think it worked. Okay, it semi-worked. Oh, the original Longhorn icons. Damn, does that bring me back. Wow. Those were the days. Those were the very, very good days. Man, Windows was going in a completely different direction than it ended up going. Like, we were going to keep the lightness of Windows XP with advancements that were done at the end of the development of XP onward to the next OS, and it was going to be like super lightweight and fast, where you can still use Windows on like 100 megs of RAM and not have to worry. And it all fell apart. It all fell apart because of Steve Ballmer. He just ruined everything. All right, so OBS done. It's right there. And I showed you again a package manager, and I showed you how to customize this in its entirety. Like, I don't know what else to honestly do for you here. Like, there's lots of stuff that you can do personally yourself, but you know, there's just more that that if you feel needs to be done, can be done. But if you feel like you're at your end with this, figure out a nice place that makes you feel comfortable and stay there, like I did with mine. Thank you guys for watching. If you want more from this, let me know exactly what you need to know, and I will try to do it. But first, check my playlist in the description below. It's called Linux Guides. If it's not in there, let me know, and I'll try to do it. I don't do servers. I don't own a Steam Deck. You need to understand that. And if it's about a specific game, if I don't own that game, there's nothing I can do because I'm not pirating it. Anyway, don't forget to subscribe, like the video, share the video, and I'll see you guys next time.